to interview and all of that. And now they expect you to come ready. They don't have time. They expect athletes to come to school ready. No one has time to teach the fundamentals anymore. So it's up to you to learn that. If you look at job applications online, sometimes I just go on LinkedIn to look. I want you to have all this experience in this job at this company. Bring all the experience with you to help our company. I ain't at your company yet. The candidate must be able to blah, blah, blah. The thing is this damn long. Like, so what y'all doing? If this is the job description, sound like y'all want me to come in and do everything nobody else knows how to do already. So that's why reading is so fundamental, because you get skill sets and information that's in your brain that helps with your working memory. So it is up to you currently. And that's why you actually need to read every single day. And because also I'm showing you and demonstrating to you that I'm still learning. I'm not using the theory of personal accountability that started way back in 1990, and that's it. I'm using information that I read last week. I'm using information that I read today. Because once you become Dr. Donna, Dr. whomever, technically you don't have to learn anything else, because you're teaching people what you were already an expert in. So unless you're publishing or perishing or doing some research of sorts, you're not really learning anything new. And that's what I found out about people as I got older. I'm like, wow, they don't have any new information for me. I need some new information and they don't have it. So the ABLing, always be learning, means that I want current recent information until the day after I'm no longer here. And that can't happen if I'm unwilling to take any more information in. So I read all kind of books, and I don't go to, when I first started the book challenges, I went to Barnes and Noble, and then that got expensive. So I started going to the library, checking out books. And then I started going to the used bookstore at the libraries, and that exhausted. So I went to different libraries, and now I go between the Sahara Library and Savers, because people are always donating books. And the benefit that I learned is that most people don't read the books that they buy. So things are bestsellers, but they're not best readers. So that Steve Jobs book that's like $30 or $40, the one that was written right before he passed, I got that book at the Sahara Library for $1. For $1, and it had not been read. And I tell people all the time I have a rare book collection, and that's because the books I bought were rarely read by their previous owners. So it's a rare occasion. Now, you're not gonna be able to buy none of my books, because I will dog ear right in the margin and everything else. But that's where I go now. At Savers, you can get 50% off. The last time we went, I think I got 9 books for about $5. So yeah, people don't read them. And we had a couple that moved to Italy, and he was giving away books. I took like 27 books from him. And that's where I got the Isabella Wilkerson Cass book from. So I will definitely, if we're doing garage organizations, I don't want that book anymore. Okay, cool. I'll take it. And I read all kind of information. I've read things about black hats and mafia people and people from different companies. Yeah, rare book collection. From people from different countries, world leaders, princes, royalty, all kind of people, because I want to understand how the global world works. And the only way that I can do that is if I read it for myself from basically the horse's mouth. So a lot of autobiographies, a lot of biographies. There are a lot of books that I thumbs down. Doesn't meet the Real Leader book meter, so I will thumbs down it. A couple books I got 2 thumbs down. Some books I will say read if. I've read a lot of books about coaching, a couple players, football players, and things of that nature. Andre Agassi. So if you can't, what Nola and I joke about is, if you came in our house and looked at my library and you tried to determine my gender or my ethnicity or my age, you wouldn't be able to do it by my book collection. You'd be sitting there and bumfuzzled, like, I don't know who this person is. And then we even said it seems like it's like 2 to 3 people's book collection combined together. So everybody's using the bookcases, but you would have no idea. I've had people go through the list and say, yeah, I've only read a couple of those books. And so on the YouTube channel, there is one playlist that has all the book reviews in it. And then all of the book reviews are their own playlist. So we add the book reviews to that same total tally, and then each individual. So on this page, you just click on that and it will take you to that book review. But I do challenge you today to go click on 101 so that you can see the evolution of where I started. So people will tell you to start where you are, and they're way, way, way in the galaxy, but you can't see it when they first started. And that's why I leave all my videos and all my posts everywhere, because that's where I was. And that might be where you are. If you don't know how to edit and all you got is one finger to push on that button and record and stop, then you start where you are.